my chocolate is fully melted, we're going to take this off our bain-marie. And I have some neutral flavored oil here. I'm using sunflower oil today, but you could use avocado oil or a vegetable oil blend. Just something that doesn't have a strong flavor. Now we're going to add our vegan chocolate. And let's give our glaze a blend. We want to try not to incorporate air. So when we put our immersion blender into the jug, just give it a little jiggle, and we want to blend it underneath the surface. I'm just going to give my chocolate a scrape around the edge just to ensure that there's no bits that got stuck. Okay, that's looking nicely emulsified. Now with our maple pecans, see how they've kind of turned into these clusters? We need to break them apart into smaller pieces. So you can do that with your hands, or you can put it into a bag and just kind of smash it with like a rolling pin. You might just fold it up in this baking paper. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, let's pop this in a bigger jug. And this glaze really reminds me of Toblerone. It's so delicious. It's very, very crunchy, and you get that beautiful flavor from the nuts and also the maple syrup. So I'm going to set that aside. We do need to cool it down to 40 degrees or below before we dip in our set. I'm actually going to transfer it into this container just so it's a little easier to work with. And I'm going to put down some cling wrap. This is going to help us take off that excess chocolate. And let's have a tray for our finished ones. You will also need some toothpicks, and we might need our little offset spatula. All right, so let's get into dipping. So we're going to start one at a time. If there's any little holes, you can dip into your chocolate and just cover those up. So every so often you just want to mix your crunchy glaze just to make sure that you get all those crunchy bits on each piece of brownie. Okay, we have our last one. So I'm going to pop these into the fridge now just to completely set up before we plate them.